William Hill sponsors Joshua vs Takam on Sky Sports Box Office.
KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the final press conference here for Joshua vs Takam. I'm joined by trainer Rob McCracken. How are you, mate?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
I'm all good. Have they made you a lord yet?
No.
Just the MBE?
Yeah, come on.
Obviously he was asked in the press conference today, but you said it wasn't ideal. Obviously the 12-day opponent change from Pulev to Takam. What are your thoughts on this, Rob?
Yeah, I think it's ideal for the fans. I think it's going to be a more exciting fight without a doubt. Takam's aggressive, and he's a good fighter. He's a decent puncher as well. Pulev would have been more cagey, so yeah, it's great for the fans. But obviously, 12 days' notice, we had to adjust. Anthony had to adjust his training, but he's ready. In
some aspects, is this a tougher fight than what Pulev may have been?
I think it's whatever way you look at it. I think it is pressure-wise because Takam will come. He has to come. And I think technical-wise, I think Pulev's obviously more technical, makes the fight trickier. But yeah, it is what it is. Pro boxing's entertainment, and I feel Anthony versus Takam is a more entertaining fight than what Anthony against Pulev would be, certainly earlier on.
Obviously, Eddie Hearn told us, a week ago when this news came out that the Carlos Takam plan was already sort of in the works, just in case something did happen to Pulev or Pulev was unavailable, and that's worked out well in that respect.
Well, it has, yeah, because obviously it's a huge promotion, and Anthony's put a lot of work into it, and obviously Eddie and the promoters have put a lot of work into it, and it's a worldwide event. So if Takam's the available opponent and the one that's been preparing on the side, then it's Takam. It is, but he's next in line with the IBF anyway. So they go to him, offer it him. If he's available, then he gets the next opportunity. So that's how it's worked out. That's why it's Carlos Takam.
Do you expect this to go round?
You know where I come from in pro boxing. It's about winning the contest and taking as little, stick as possible, and that's what the game plan will be. Obviously, when you go in and punches start getting exchanged at heavyweight world title level, it's always a little bit different. Fighters get hit quite a bit. If you look at all the great fighters, they got hit a lot as well at the top level in heavyweight world title fights. So it's a tough sport. It's tough at the top. AJ knows that, but he's fully prepared for Saturday night and anything that Carlos Takam will bring.
In your opinion, Robert, are we about to see the peak of Anthony Joshua now?
Hopefully, yeah. He's enjoying his boxing. I think that the happier he is, the more he's enjoying it, the better the performance you'll get from him. He seems happy, he seems in a good place. Takam will challenge him Saturday night. Nothing's easy in this sport, and he's prepared, and he's got a real fighter's instinct and belief in himself, and he's a fighter, and his life's changed a lot, and he has different things now, and he has lots of attention. But I'm in the gym with him most of the time. He's an out-and-out fighter.
The relationship that you two have seems to be a good and a positive influence on his boxing and outside of boxing as well, Rob.
Hopefully, yeah, and Anthony's sensible enough as well. He's kept himself to the ground. He's at Finchley ABC as much as he can. He pops in and sees his old coaches, Sean Murphy and those coaches down there, and all of the ex-fighters. He sees them most weeks. He comes up to GB boxing. He prepares for his fights there. He's around all the GB boxers as well. All the best kids, amateur-wise, that you get from the home nations go through GB at some point. So most of them know him, and most of them have had a relationship with him in some cases, and hopefully they aspire and look up to what he's achieved, and he fulfills what a role model should be in British boxing to the young kids.
Just finally, Rob, obviously there's so much talk of potential other fights for the next year, and it's kind of the media's job to sort of talk about these things ahead of your focus on Takam, but there are a lot of big fights potentially for Anthony Joshua. Touchwood, he comes through Saturday night. Yeah,
the world's wide open to him. He's the champion. There's some big names in the sport. Obviously, Wilder's the name in America at the moment, big punching fighter. That's something down the line certainly. But how I am. It's one round and one fight at a time. The sport's too difficult to overlook things. So let's get Takam out of the way on Saturday night, and Anthony's got to do the job.
You're the only person I know that calls him Wilder. Wilder.
Maybe it's my accent. I don't know.
It may be, yeah. I think Wilder sounds better.
Deontay Wilder, I don't know, but either way, he's a big punching heavyweight and he's dangerous and he's a very good fighter. So that's going to be a great fight when that happens.
Absolutely, Rob McCracken. Thank you very much for talking to iFull TV, and best of luck this weekend, mate.
Thanks, KUGAN.
All right.